Okay, I don't watch TV. And the other day, I caught a part of a show somebody had on. They weren't watching it, it was just on. It was in a medical setting, so it was probably one of the medical shows. But they had a lady in there in the bed who wanted to go home take care of her cats. They were facilitating further assaulting the homeless kitties and cats in general with this Psy-Ops about parasites and cats. Okay? It's like cat haters will tell bizarre lies to inspire you to hate kitties. Alright? Now, I know some of you have doctors who will agree with these lies, but your doctor, will he also agree with the lies against marijuana? If your doctor will not testify to the health benefits of medical marijuana, then your doctor is either a government minion, a quack, or a combination of both. And you can't trust them. Yeah. Now, your doctor should be warning you about how you can get parasites from public restrooms and buses. Or this story of this lady who had to have a parasite removed from her brain stem. Okay? And how it can happen just from somebody mishandling your food. And they're saying that in her case, that's probably what it is. And with excessive immigration everywhere, you have people taking their uncooked pork and eating it, and they get these tapeworms. And the eggs get on their hands, on their legs, their clothing. And everywhere they go, they spread these eggs, these parasite eggs. See, you're not getting told about this stuff. And then you can ingest these eggs. Well, if they're properly ingested, like, you're purposefully doing it, is what this article's talking. Like you're purposefully going to eat them. If you properly eat them, they'll just end up in your intestines, right? If you improperly eat them, and if they're in your intestines, well, then the eggs end up down in your bowels, and 50,000 egg sacs a day. Some of them end up in your bloodstream, and then they lodge in weird places, and then when they hatch, well, you got a parasite there, like in your brain or somewhere. Now, parasites from immigrants picking lettuce. Yeah. It's like there's 10 parasites, top 10. There's way more. But there's the top 10 that could be lurking in your food. And yet these kids aren't taught to wash their hands, and the dangers of reaching down their pants and scratching and then pulling their hand out and handling somebody's food or their money, And they're spreading these, you get $1 from somebody that has these pork tapeworms, and it's riddled with their eggs, man. This is why they're going to have to, if they're going to keep immigration the way it is, well, they're going to have to do away with money that other people handle, where you just have a card or something that nobody has to handle, because think about it. People are acting like they have parasites in their brains, right? They're not getting them from kitties because, the lie that goes with the cat parasite is that it makes you love kitties. It makes you want to take care of animals and live up to your responsibility to nature. Well, none of these freaks feel any responsibility to any kitties. So it ain't a kitty parasite. They could use a kitty parasite right about now, I think. So maybe they'd sow some good seeds and get some positive karma on their lives and here in the world, and some positive frequency resonance. Because we need a lot of kitties to purr right about now due to Fukushima. So that Lucifer can come here and heal this world when he comes back here impersonating Christ. We don't need all this negative frequency resonance fighting against that, or fighting against him healing us of all these diseases that, you know, the doctors are complicit in giving us, so that they can poke fun every other commercial at us. Hey, we gave you this, now here's the cure, and you gotta buy it. Haha. Yeah. Don't believe the bullshit about the cat parasites. That's lies. Alright? You can catch parasites from cats, but you're more likely to catch parasite from handling money. You're more likely to catch parasite from riding the bus after, you know, some immigrant who eats raw pork wrote it. Alright? You're more likely to catch it like that. And if you catch a parasite that makes you want to take care of kitties instead of do something else, well, goddamn, you're doing something good for a change. But that ain't gonna happen. How you would catch the parasite from the kitties is if they had the worms, and you don't worm the kitty, and they just keep fucking, you know, they just keep them forever. You'll eventually end up with them. Yeah. You know, they'll be in the dookie in the litter when you sip the litter. You know, the little eggs might end up, spores might end up in the dust that flies up when you're sifting the litter or something. So yeah, you do have to take care of it when your cats get worms. But you're not going to catch a parasite from a cat that's going to make you want to take care of kitties. It's going to get in your brain and it's going to drive you around like a little kitty caretaker, all right? That's not happening. But these nanobots that they're putting in the GMO foods, they're getting into people's brains and driving them around like robots, ain't they?